Rafael Dos Anjos versus Leon Edwards.
That was a very good fight. Very, very good fight.
What do you think?
I thought Leon Edwards fought beautifully. Like he utilized his range and reach perfectly. He negated all of it was much like what I mentioned earlier. He was very dangerous on the outside, but then whenever Dos Anjos would come in, he negated it with really tight clinch and then leaving with elbows or knees. He threatened the takedown early so that Dos Anjos was losing from the get-go. And yeah, I thought it was a beautiful fight. It really showed the caliber that Leon Edwards is.
What do you think of that fight?
Yeah, he impressed me in that fight. I thought it was going to. I thought Dos Anjos would go out and have something to prove, and that. You know, he goes out sometimes and no one can beat him. Do you know what I mean? He's a world beater and should be a world champion again. But in then other fights he goes out and he just, I don't know, he just doesn't seem to complete it how he wants to, I guess. But yeah. With Edwards, I didn't know too much about him before this fight, but yeah, he definitely impressed me.
Who do you think would win out of him and Masvidal?
Yeah, so he called him out straight away, yeah?
Yeah, because you know their background.
Yeah, no.
Well, you don't know about it.
No,
you
please.
must be the only person.
Yeah, I did see something about it, but I didn't get into reading it because I was actually working.
They after they both fought, I don't know what card, I think London, when Masvidal beat Till.
Sorry, yeah, he did, and he went across and I know about that.
And he punched him.
Yeah.
And so, but that's a real interesting fight, I think. I would have to say Masvidal wins that, but wouldn't be easy because this guy Edwards, one of the big things one is he's a big guy for that division. Yeah. He's a real big guy. And two, his striking's good, but more than his striking, I think his grappling is a big weapon that he has. And he's done very, very well against everyone that he's more or less, except Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman beat him.
Yeah,
but yeah,
the champ.
I don't know. How do you see him and Masvidal going?
Yeah, I think Edwards' striking was very crisp, very, very crisp. But he's gonna. It depends. And as you said, his grappling is very good. You know, he can threaten. His clinch work is amazing. His center control. He fought very, very, very well. You know, but Masvidal is really good at getting in and just he's a great striker. Getting in and making you pay. Getting in and hurting you. He's very, very good at that, and he's got that unorthodox sort of style where his angles aren't normal angles, where he can come in and attack you from weird angles. So. Yeah, I would have to lean towards Masvidal because he's also I would have to lean towards Masvidal, but I wouldn't call Edwards out. I think that's going to be a hard fight. I think Edwards is very, very good. Honestly, he impressed me a great deal watching that fight.
Every time Dos Anjos would feed that underhook in, Edwards would crack him with the elbow on the way out.
That's another thing. That elbow he could do from range, which is ridiculous. He's just got so much reach, so much length, and he utilizes his timing, distance, perfect. It was a perfect fight to watch from him. It really was beautiful. Every time Dos Anjos would try to close the gap to do any sort of damage, Edwards just step forward to meet him, hit him up in the clinch, beat him in the clinch, and then usually elbow and whatnot. So I thought it was a remarkable fight. It really did impress me.
He's still ranked out of the 10, is he?
I think he was. I don't know if he still is. Is he?
It won't be anymore.
I thought I just looked up. Yeah, he's ranked number 12.
No, he'll move.
Official.
He's got 8 in a row now.
Yeah. Because, but where's do you know the other rankings for the welterweight?
If you got 8 in a row, how are you still ranked 12?
Yeah. I know. Go back to the rankings. Sorry about the noise too. The helicopters overhead.